All right, folks. So, as the title states, this should be your next purchase if you don't already have one. The Eachine flying fish is I would say it's in my top 5, maybe my top 3 of all factory planes that I've ever flown. It has enough power that it has unlimited vertical. It's very aerobatic. It's very maneuverable. It's very stable, and it's very forgiving. Everything that you look for in a plane, the Eachine flying fish has. And as a very huge bonus, it is sub 250 grams. So you don't have to worry about the FAA restrictions. It is one of only 6 factory aircraft that I have flown that did not require any modifications at all. The receiver that I like flying it with is the WFly RF201S SBUS receiver. I've got that paired up with the RadioLink Byme-A Gyro. And let's see, I have links to those in the show notes. I have links to the ATOMRC version of the flying fish in the show notes. That link was provided to me by Roland S. I want to thank him very much for the link. That's the cheapest I have seen this aircraft in a very long time, and it is a steal for what they're selling it for right now on AliExpress. If you look in the show notes, the very first link I have is a link at AliExpress. The price of the plane plus the shipping, I think, comes out to $112.24. Believe me, that is an absolute steal for this plane. That's plug and fly version of this plane. The only thing I've had to do to this plane, because where I land, I had to fabricate landing gear for it. If you're flying over grass, you've got no worries. You just land it on its belly. But where I have to land, I have to put landing skids or landing gear on my planes, otherwise they get torn up. That added 17 grams of weight to that plane. 17 grams worth of landing gear on that plane. And it still has unlimited vertical. I'm not kidding. It is an absolute joy to fly. One of the best aircraft I've flown. And at that price, I don't know who wouldn't love this plane if they had it. Let me put it that way. I am so confident you're going to love this plane. You won't have any worries. If on our Facebook page, I've got links to my setup file for this aircraft, so you can get it set up and flying exactly the way I have mine flying. I also have my OpenTX model file published for download on our Facebook page. So if you go to our Facebook page, just do a search for Eachine flying fish, and those posts will come up for the flying fish. You'll find the downloads for the my setup and my OpenTX model file. Okay, so there are also links to the batteries, that should work with this plane in the show notes. The battery that I like flying with best, if you could find it in stock at Hobby King, is the nano-tech 3S 950 milliamp hour LiPo. It fits perfectly in the battery bay. It gives me the right CG with the battery as far forward as you can get it and get the canopy closed on it. It's an awesome, awesome plane. And I am going to demonstrate to you in this flight video why I recommend this plane so much and why I love flying it so much. So I will see you out at the field.
All right, launching. All right, let's go for a loop. Effortless. effortless. It is effortless. Let's try another one. Effortless. Alright, now what should we try? How about a vertical with a double roll into a split S? Should we try that? Oh, how about that? That was up there, wasn't it? What a fantastic plane. Do a roll? Sure we can. Let's see. Let's see what kind of stall turn we can get out of it. Ready? Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's do a loop into a split S. Can we do that? Sure we can. One of my all-time favorite factory planes. This is one of the most stable, most high performance, most forgiving factory planes I've ever flown, and the fact that it's sub 250 gram is a huge, huge bonus, guys. Look at that climb. Effortless. Alright, let's see. What else can we do? Should we try an Emmelman? Well, it does an Emmelman effortlessly, doesn't it? That is fantastic. And I'm flying it in wind mitigation mode. We've got, I'd say about 5 to 7 out here this morning. I'm using the RadioLink Byme-A Gyro. It does a fantastic job for stabilization, for wind mitigation mode, and full manual mode, guys. Full manual mode. And my timer says my fun is over. Let's do another loop here. A big climbing loop. Oh, beautiful. Make sure my walker's not coming down the road yet. Alright, I just put it in full stabilization mode for the landing because I am pretty darn rusty. I have not flown in a while because we have just had a terrible amount of wind. Oh, hit the sandbar. Should have kept it in the center of the lane. That's alright, it's a tough little plane. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.